Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your Monday virtual pub quiz with NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your host this evening. Welcome, everyone. Happy President's Day. I hope you didn't have to work today. That is my sincere hope for you all. I see some of you all in the chat are on vacation. Very cool. To those of you who did have to work today, thanks for spending your evening here with us. Let's get this game started. Come on over and get your team signed up for tonight's quiz by coming to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Once you get to the website, you'll notice we're looking for some basic sign-up details from you. This includes a team name, an email address, and then there's a drop-down menu in which you can let us know if you are a part of the league. That's all we require from you. Enter in those three fields and click that button that says Join Game. You do not have to be a part of the league to play with us here tonight. Maybe you didn't know that this quiz existed until right now. Come play with us. You're welcome to play. If you are in the league, it is week 10 of season 53 of NYC Trivia League, and we do have our next The King's Cup Tournament of Champions coming up in just a few weeks' time. It is going to be Monday, March 13th. So we hope to see you here just a few weeks from now. That is the day after the Academy Awards. And we look forward to it. More details about all of that, but mark your calendars. We'll find out who our winners are of this current season in just a few weeks' time. But for tonight, get yourself signed up for the game by coming to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. And we're going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia. Our first 3 rounds are question and answer rounds. And our 4th theme of the evening is a picture round. So the majority of the quiz, these question and answer rounds, they're going to work just like this. I ask you a question. As I ask it, it will pop up directly on your virtual answer sheet. So you will be able to see the questions as I'm asking them. They may have multiple choice options, but you're going to find that the majority of your questions this evening are short answer questions. Enter in the response that you think is correct. And please make sure that you always click the button that says submit answers. You must click submit answers or else we will not receive your response. If you have some more time left on your 20-second countdown timer, please feel free to come up with a different response and click that submit answers button again. Also, in the event that you spell anything incorrectly, do not worry about it. The wonderful Trivia Peter is working behind the scenes here tonight, and he will make sure if you deserve to get a point that you get that point. Thank you, Peter. We all appreciate you. If you're just joining us, hello there and welcome. My name is Meredith. I'm going to be your trivia host tonight. Get yourself signed up for tonight's quiz. This is where you can get your fully interactive virtual answer sheet. This live stream is embedded directly on the page. Enter in a team name and email address. Let us know. Are you a part of the league? Are you not? It doesn't matter. We'd love for you to play with us. So enter in those fields. Click that button that says join game. And we are going to be playing 4 rounds of trivia tonight. The final theme will be a picture round, which is going to be structured a little bit differently than rounds 1 through 3. And I will tell you all about it when we get to that point of the quiz. Before we dive into round number 1 tonight, I do have 2 rules for the game. Rule number 1, our most important rule: there is no cheating in trivia. Kindly refrain from looking the answers up. It defeats the purpose of what we're doing here tonight. So don't do it. Don't look anything up. Rule number 2, do not give away the answers in the chat. That is it. That's all we ask of you. Let's have some fun here tonight. And it is your last opportunity to get signed up for the game before we dive into round number 1. So come on over to quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. You're going to be joining these teams from Viagra down to our most recent sign up, the Rubber Yolks. Welcome to those 2 teams and to every team in between. Best of luck on the quiz tonight. Let's dive right on into round number 1. Our first theme of the evening is Fibbers. Fibbers is our topic. People telling little lies. Let's do it. Round one, question number one. Anna Anderson was an imposter who claimed to be what youngest daughter of Nicholas II and Alexandra? I have an answer for you all for number one. Maybe you saw an animated movie in the 90s about this person. It is Anastasia. Anastasia, your correct response for number one. So cool to be connecting the Vermont sector of our trivia teams here tonight. Why not Zoidberg? How cool. Thank you for playing with us. Also, Rosemary, your birthday being on the King's Cup Day is an unfortunate overlap there, but we hope you have fun in Disney World. Let's dive into our second question here tonight. Number two, hip hop artist Shad Moss, also known by what stage name, came under scrutiny in 2017 after fibbing about flying on a private jet, only to be busted by a fellow traveler aboard the same passenger plane. Look, Shad Moss posted a photo on his Instagram of like a stock photo of a private jet and was like, it's traveling day. He didn't actually say that he was going to be on that particular plane. But I mean, that's kind of the insinuation. Lil Bow Wow, or simply Bow Wow, is your correct answer for number two. Our third question of the night, Paul Giamatti, Amanda Bynes, and what Malcolm in the Middle actor starred in the 2002 movie Big Fat Liar? The Malcolm in the Middle actor, who's also is in Big Fat Liar, is Frankie Muniz. Frankie Muniz, your correct answer for number three. Question number four. What type of fraud takes its name from a 1920s con artist who tricked thousands into a postage stamp ruse, using money he collected from new investors to pay off old investors while keeping most of the profits for himself? Name that type of fraud. Some call it robbing Peter to pay Paul. You know it better as a Ponzi scheme, named for Charles Ponzi, the creator of said scheme. Ponzi scheme. That's going to get you a point for number four. 91% of you all got that one right. We're going to call that a social. Question number five. In 2006, Writer James Frey accepted an invitation to what talk show from, rather, from what talk show host and media mogul to tell the truth about his memoir, A Million Little Pieces, after it was brought to light that major parts of his book were greatly exaggerated or fabricated. Name that show that he went on. The cover of that book is so beautiful. That hand just covered in tiny sprinkles. Your correct answer. He's a liar, but that cover art, wow. James Frey went on Oprah trying to clear his name. How'd it go? I don't know, but 93% of you all knew that that was the answer. Well done. Question number 6. Known for its wild claims and mix of truth and fabrications, what American cartoonist is the founder of, believe it or not, the franchise? Believe it or not, has books and magazines and newspapers and uh, auditoriums, they call them. And they were created by Ripley. Robert Ripley is his full name. If you put just Ripley, you're going to get that point, and most of you knew it. Well done. It's going great so far. We're on to our 7th question in this Fibbers round. Here we go. What artist who contracted polio as a child was known to lie about the year in which she was born, claiming to be 3 years younger than she was and born in the year of the Mexican Revolution, which began in 1910? Name that artist. A Boy Named Sue, I like this pitch. Doctor, I don't think she's a doctor, I don't know, but Ellen Ripley from Alien, yeah, she created the Believe It or Not franchise. Absolutely. All xenomorphs in the auditoriums. Your correct answer for number 7 is Frida Kahlo. Frida Kahlo. She lied about her age because she was ill as a child and wanted to be born in the same year as the Mexican Revolution. 93% of you all got that one right. Let's do it again. 3 more questions in this round. Here is number 8. What is the occupation of the character Fletcher Reed, portrayed by Jim Carrey in the 1997 movie Liar Liar? Fletcher Reed. He's a lawyer or an attorney is going to get you a point for number 8. On to our penultimate question in this Fibbers round. What rock duo from Detroit claimed for a long while that they were brother and sister, but in reality they have the same last name because they were married for 4 years? Name that rock duo. Interestingly, he took her last name in this scenario, still goes by it today. They're the White Stripes. The White Stripes, Jack White and Meg White. And our final question of round number one. What fraudulent financier did Robert De Niro portray in the HBO movie The Wizard of Lies? Crest White Strips absolutely should have teamed up with the White Stripes for some sort of advertisement campaign. Too bad that didn't happen. On answer for number 10, The Wizard of Lies is about Bernie Madoff, is your correct response for number 10, which brings us to the end of our first round of the quiz. Hope it's going well for you all thus far. We had quite a few socials in that round. I like to see it. One round in, we've got a giant tie for first place. These teams have perfect scores thus far. We Drink and We Know Things 22, 17, 12, and 69. The greater good. Puff Daddies, Bouncy Boys, two for the drinks, two for the snacks, pieced it together, the question marks, and the novelization of Aaron Brockovich 2000. Great first round to those teams. We've got 3 rounds left in our game here tonight, so don't worry, so much could change for you. We do private events, everybody. You can reach out to me. I coordinate these private events. So there's my email, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com. We do events in person. We do them virtually. We can hybridize the events as well. We have all kinds of games to offer, and we love to customize the content specifically to your interests. These games can be for your group at your office or for a personal gathering like a birthday party. Reach out to me, Meredith at nyctrivialeague.com, and we will get the conversation going. Let's dive into our second round of the night. Round number 2 is in the category of same job. Same job is the theme. Round 2, question 1. Well, first, let me explain how it works. In this round, you will be given 3 fictional characters and the property that they come from. Please name the occupation that is shared by all 3 of the characters. Here we go. Question number 1. Your characters: Mike Brady of The Brady Bunch, Howard Rourke of The Fountainhead, and Sam Baldwin of Sleepless in Seattle. Name that job that they share in common. Your correct answer for number 1, Mike Brady, Howard Rourke, and Sam Baldwin are all architects. They're architects. Your correct response for number 1. Question number 2. Here are your characters: Henry DeTamble of The Time Traveler's Wife, Rupert Giles from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Marion Peru from The Music Man. All have what job? It's helpful that one of them has a song about their occupation. Marion, Madam Librarian. They're all librarians. Your correct response for number two. Our third question in this same job themed round. BJ McKay of BJ and the Bear, Lincoln Hawk of Over the Top, and Large Marge of Pee Wee's Big Adventure. My hope for you all in this round is that there's a way in to each of the questions. For me, in this one, Large Marge from Pee Wee's Big Adventure, terrifying scene. They're all truck drivers. Truck driver, your correct response for number three. 68% of you all got that one right. Here is number four. Martin Payne from Martin, Mr. Senior Love Daddy from Do the Right Thing, and Crazy Ira from Parks and Recreation. This one happened to be my hint of the night on Instagram. If you all follow me at Trivia Meredith, that you would have known at some point this evening that you would have to name the shared occupation of Martin Payne, Mr. Senior Love Daddy, and Crazy Ira. They are all radio DJs, or at some point were. Martin apparently turns into a person on a TV show rather than a radio show, but radio DJ, that's what we were looking for number four. Give me a follow at Trivia Meredith. I will help boost your score next time you play. Our next quiz is coming up right here at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. On Wednesday, you can find us at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Hope to see you then, and check me out on Instagram to get that hint. Question number five. Here are your characters and the properties they come from. Richard Castle of Castle, Paul Sheldon of Misery, and William Forrester of Finding Forrester all share what occupation? Richard Castle, Paul Sheldon, William Forrester. They're all authors or novelists or writers, however you chose to phrase it. We'll make sure that you get the point if we can tell that you know that's the answer. Our sixth question in round number two, same job. Orson Hodge of Desperate Housewives, Stu Price of The Hangover, and Oren Scrivello of Little Shop of Horrors. Please name that occupation. Orson Hodge, Stu Price, Oren Scrivello, they are all dentists. Dentist, your correct answer. Another one where it helps, there is a literal song about that person's occupation in Little Shop of Horrors. Did it help you out? We'll see. It's still loading on my end. I'll give it a moment to see how it went. Shout out to you'll be a dentist. Yes, hello. Let's check out our seventh question in this round. 80% of you all got dentist. Number 7, Guinan of Star Trek The Next Generation, Nick Miller of New Girl, and Isaac Washington of The Love Boat. Name that job. Like Nick Miller, he becomes a novelist later in the show, but throughout most of New Girl, he's a bartender, as are Guinan and Isaac Washington. Bartender, 89% of you all got that one. 3 questions left in this round. Here is number 8. Guy Smiley of Sesame Street, Damon Killian of The Running Man, and Alex Treble of SCTV. Steve Martin is very funny. I must agree. Big fan of his. Love this role he has on Only Murders in the Building. Steve Martin. Yes, excellent. I do have an answer for you all for number 8. Guy Smiley, Damon Killian, and Alex Treble, like Trebek, they're game show hosts or hosts. That's going to give you a point for number 8. A little tougher there. 50% of you all got that one right. 2 more questions in this round. Here's number 9. Phil Connors of Groundhog Day, Bruce Nolan of Bruce Almighty, and Brick Tamland of Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy. Phil Connors, Bruce Nolan, and Brick Tamland are all weather forecasters. They're weathermen. Your correct response for number 9. And we are on to our final question in round number 2. Please name the occupation that these 3 characters share in common. Here they are: Roland Schitt of Schitt's Creek, Larry Vaughn of Jaws, and Adam West of Family Guy. Roland Schitt, Larry Vaughn, and Adam West, they are all mayors. Mayor, your correct answer for number 10. And you may have noticed, you've been Spielberged. Onto our scores. We're 2 rounds into the quiz here tonight with 2 rounds left. Round 2 did shake things up quite a bit in terms of our standings. Right now, we've got a tie in 6th place with 19 points each between Gravy for You, McClunky, Why Not Zoidberg, Team Cockroach, The Next Defamation, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, the question marks, the novelization of Aaron Brockovich 2000, Team Cockroach, and the Helsinki Syndrome. And we currently have a 5-way tie for the top spot. These teams have yet to miss a single question. We've got We Drink and We Know Things 22, 17, 12, and 69 evenly matched over there tonight and pieced it together. Well played in our first 2 rounds here. Do not fret if you're not in that top bunch at the moment. There's quite a bit of game left to go this evening. At the bottom of your answer sheets tonight, everybody, you will find these here tipping widgets. Help us out if you can. We love bringing you brand new fresh content twice a week, Mondays at 8 o'clock Eastern Time and Wednesdays also at 8 o'clock Eastern Time, right here where you're playing now at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Click on one of them. A little donation goes a really long way and shows us that you like what we're doing here. So we appreciate you being here, and please donate if you're able. Let's dive into our 3rd round of the evening. First, though, a few more things about upcoming events. The movie quiz, everybody, it's coming back. It's coming back the first week of March on that Wednesday. Is it the first week? It's the 8th, I want to say. It's either the 8th or the 9th, whatever one is the Wednesday. I'm looking right now. Let's see. It's the 8th, everybody. I got it. Nailed it. First time. So check out the movie quiz, which will be on March 8th. It's going to be all Academy Awards themed. And you just stick around after our Wednesday quiz, and that'll get started right as soon as we wrap up over here. So we hope to see you all then. Let's get into our 3rd round of the evening, which is in the category of Let It Be. In this round, all of your answers will have a word in them that begins with the letter B. So something's going to start with a B. It could be the first word, the second word, the third word. Who knows? There'll be a B in there, though. Let's do it. Question 1. What pilot of the Apollo 11 mission got married in 2023 at the age of 93? I believe it is his 4th marriage, the age of 93. Love it. Buzz Aldrin is your correct response for number 1. Rosemary, thank you so much for donating. We really appreciate that. Let's get into our second question in this round. The temperature at which the vapor pressure of a liquid equals the pressure surrounding the liquid is called its what? Like water at sea level that is 212 degrees Fahrenheit. The B popping up in your answer here is in boiling point. 212 degrees Fahrenheit at sea level is the boiling point of water. Hope you got it right. 93% of you all nailed that one. Well done. Question number 3, based on a true story, a 2023 dark comedy film directed by Elizabeth Banks follows a what kind of animal that ingested a duffel bag of cocaine? Peter, excited to see this movie. It looks wild. I hope it's good. Your correct answer is a bear. Cocaine Bear is the name of the movie. Specifically, it's a black bear or American black bear. But if you simply put bear, we're going to make sure you get that point. Our fourth question in this round, in 2022, as part of their Inspiring Women line, Mattel released a Barbie with the likeness of what journalist and founder of the NAACP who spent her life combating inequality? Name that person. Reminder, a B is going to pop up somewhere in your answer. Part of their Inspiring Women line, that co-founder of the NAACP is Ida B. Wells. Ida B. Wells Barbie. It's out there. Get one. Our fifth question in this round. The German film All Quiet on the Western Front was the big winner at what 2023 UK ceremony, taking home 7 theatrical mask statues? Excellent wordplay coming in from Team 578. I'd be shocked if people got that wrong. You did pretty well on it. How'd you do on number 5? The All Quiet on the Western Front, which is a harrowing movie and wonderful. Everyone should see it. It took home 7 BAFTA awards. BAFTA, well, awards is the A in BAFTA. It means British Academy Film Awards. BAFTA. Your answer for number 5. Our 6th question in this Let It Be round. What American composer and pianist who passed away in February 2023 wrote many songs for artists like Dionne Warwick in collaboration with Hal David, and also worked a lot with Elvis Costello? Please name that composer and pianist. Ladies and gentlemen, Burt Bacharach is your correct answer for number 6. Our 7th question in round number 3, Let It Be. In a 2023 comedy movie, Lily Tomlin, Jane Fonda, Rita Moreno, and Sally Field play lifelong friends who are all huge fans of what quarterback? Your correct answer for number 7 is Tom Brady, the movie 80 for Brady. 3 more questions in this round. Here's number 8. What is the last name of actor Edwin, who is the namesake of a Broadway theater who has an infamous younger brother? His name, Edwin Booth, as in brother of John Wilkes Booth, the Booth Theater, named for Edwin Booth. 2 more questions in this B themed round. Here's number 9. Fill in the blank. Train to Blank is a 2016 South Korean horror movie about the zombie apocalypse centered around a high speed rail between Seoul and the country's second most populous city. Train to Blank. Train to Busan is your correct response. And we're on to our final question in round number 3. Then we've got one more round to close out the game. Here's number 10. In what many regarded as an upset, what artist won Song of the Year at the Grammy Awards in 2023 for the song Just Like That, which was inspired by her late friend John Prine? Winning Song of the Year this year at the Grammys, getting her 13th Grammy win. It's Bonnie Raitt. Bonnie Raitt, your correct response for number 10. That brings us to the end of round number 3. 59% of you all got that one right. Here is where our top teams stand going into the picture round, the final theme of the evening. Tied in ninth place with 28 points, Gravy for You, Barking Spiders, McClunky, Team 570. 8 in sixth place with 29 points, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, the question marks, and the novelization of Aaron Brockovich, 2000. And tied in the lead right now, these teams continue to have perfect scores, 30 out of a possible 30 points. We drink and we know things, 22, 17, 12, and 69, and pieced it together. Our final theme of the evening, the picture round, is in the category of blue characters. In this round, you are going to see 10 images of characters that are the color blue. It is your job to name the character based on the image that you see. On your answer sheets, you're going to be able to see all 10 images right there next to each other. Inside of each of the images, you'll also find a number. Underneath the 10 images are 10 numbered blanks. Enter in the name of the character on the corresponding numbered blank. So yes, order does matter in this round. You all are going to have 5 minutes to work on this blue characters picture round. At the end of that 5 minutes, we're going to do a tiebreaker question. Let's do it, everybody. Best of luck. Please name these blue characters. Hi, everybody. We're about halfway through this here picture round. Hope it's going well naming these blue characters. Start filling in any blanks that may be left there on your page. And we'll check in, see how you're doing in about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Good luck. We are nearly there at the 5 minute mark. Enter in some responses. Please make sure you click that button that says submit answers to send over all 10 of your responses in this round. And keep an eye out, that countdown timer is coming at you any moment here. We'll find out how you did. Then we're going to move on to our final question of the night, the tiebreaker. I've got some answers for you all from tonight's picture round in the category of blue characters. We were looking for the name of the character. Image number one from the self titled animated film, that is Megamind. Image number two is Stitch of Lilo and Stitch. Number three is Huckleberry Hound. Number four is Papa Smurf. Image number five is Sonic the Hedgehog. Image number six from Avatar, that is Neytiri. Number seven is Dory. Number eight is Grover. Number nine, that is Gumball Watterson, or simply Gumball. And number 10, that is Dr. Manhattan, which brings us to our final question of the evening, the tiebreaker question. As always, your goal with the tiebreaker is to guess as closely as you can to the correct answer. You can guess over or under. Andy Schultz, that is a great idea. Tobias Funke absolutely should have been in this round from Arrested Development. Sorry, he didn't make the cut this time, but I like where your head's at. So for the tiebreaker, it's your goal to place your best guess. Your answer will be a number. You can guess over or under that number. Whoever's closest is going to break the tie, and we will post the results of the tiebreaker on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League for the top 15 to 20 teams, depending how it shakes out here. Here's the question. In what year did Huckleberry Hound make his first cartoon appearance as voiced by Daws Butler? Name that year. Captain Planet, another great idea. Blue meanies could have happened. Excellent crunching from Dante over here. Yeah, surprising. Huckleberry Hound, a throwback, proved to be a little difficult here in the picture round. Let's see how you did on your tiebreaker responses. The correct answer, Huckleberry Hound made his first appearance in 1958. 1958 is your correct response to the tiebreaker. Okay, let's check in with our standings here tonight. It's been an absolute blast being your host as always. We will be back on Wednesday for our next quiz right here at 8 o'clock Eastern time at quiz.nyctrivialeague.com. Reminder, everybody, we do have these tipping widgets right there on your answer sheet page. We're very grateful that you all have spent your Monday evening with us and many Monday evenings in the past and Wednesdays too. You're great. I like you a whole lot. Let's head on over to the winner's circle this evening, finishing up our game in a tie, no doubt. Usually we've got some ties. For 11th place, 37 points. Gravy for you. Brusual Suspects, Avis and Bobo, The Greater Good, Why Not Zoidberg, The Babadook, the novelization of Aaron Brockovich, 2000, Team 578, and The Helsinki Syndrome. Tied in 7th with 38 points, Barking Spiders, McClunky, The Question Marks, and Team 578. For your team name, I always think of Rocky Horror Picture Show and that people should be yelling, "Say it!" before I say 8. So I hope that's happening out there. Let's make it happen. Team 570, say it. 8. All right, in 6th place tonight with 39 points, 2 for the drinks, 2 for the snacks, and we've got a tie here. A bunch of you have perfect scores tonight. 40 out of a possible 40 points. We Drink and We Know Things 22. We Drink and We Know Things 17. We Drink and We Know Things 12. And We Drink and We Know Things 69. Also tied in that top spot is Pieced It Together. Obviously, it all comes down to how you performed on that tiebreaker question. We will post the results of the tiebreaker on our Instagram at NYC Trivia League as soon as we're able. So keep an eye out for that, everybody. I've been Meredith from NYC Trivia League and Quiz Night America. This is Dante. Thank you so much, Peter, for keeping things running behind the scenes here tonight. Thank you to Cullen for making this game possible. And thank you to Merv for creating the software that you all played the quiz on tonight. We'll be back on Wednesday. Until then, be well, everybody, and happy President's Day. See you soon.